Okay, my people, this is a continuation of the video. Oh yeah, let's enjoy it as it lasts. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please watch till the end, because we are going to also read comments that follow this message.
To get a hearing in the world. That's why I'm going slowly now. I'm going beyond. I want to find out the loopholes. Why do you detain a refugee, a man who has said, please, my people are being killed? If you are charging Ayaba, you should be charged, Mr. Paul Obi as commander. Were they shooting with water? Hello? Were they shooting with water or with rubber cannons or what? The fight was between who and who? Why do you hide this evidence, fake against people, tarnishing people's names? That's why they keep it fake. But they thought that we cannot get it and we cannot see it. Now we see it, we have seen it, some of us have seen it. And by the way, some of you have to be talking nicely, because there is something very bad about some people who pretend to be knowing some things, but they really don't know. So go slow on some people. That's bad. These nations are not very good. They fake information on people. So we want to stop this culture of people being intimidated because they are talking about their rights, the rights of the people. I've moved to court and I will address you again on Monday. Very good. Where I have done a success in the United Kingdom. We have put our papers before the international courts now for enforcement. Nigeria colluded with Cameroon, abducted 10 people, renditioned them, locked them, sentenced them to life. Nigeria has been doing this. Namdi Khan was abducted, renditioned, sentenced to life. We kept quiet. Simon Epa, all of a sudden, they allowed him to do what he was doing, making television. What is wrong with that? Then when did you know? Because when did you know that this was wrong and right? 2016 is when it started. Norway, what were you doing? Finland, what were you doing? Why do you pretend? Because an incentive of oil gas pipeline, gas, hot spring, medical equipment, oil given to you. Norwegian firm wants to take oil in. All these records are placed them before the European Security Committee. This is something allowed. And ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, you will see my application that I have. Once I submit and I get a recorded back acknowledgement and it is proceeded. I've already dispatched my lawyers. They are on the ground and that submission will be done. I've taken the steps on my own. I've used my own resources, the little that I can, to go again. If I give up, this young man will rot in jail. So for me, I'm just a simple international legal mind who thinks like these guys, who thinks I've been here, I know the systems. So I've made that application. Let the Committee of Security, Foreign and Security Committee of the Commission. I'm not going to court. The court, they will finish all that. But first, if you can't say election results when the process is wrong. So I'm questioning the process. That's the process I'm questioning. And let Biafrans and the Amazonians listen to me. My brothers, you need unity. Don't fight each other. These problems are coming because you fight every day. But that is not my subject for today. My subject for today is this good news that I am challenging the whole 2 article. I'm not a relative of any of them, but I'm a relative of Pan-Africanism and the human rights heart. Human rights heart that wakes up and says, excuse me. This is a man you intercepted. The German government didn't know that even their own person, Dr. Yaba, had a problem. He has a German passport. Why did you intercept him without informing the German government? German government sits in the European Union on the committee. Let's see if they have a record. Who was fighting and where? Those records will be told. Don't tell me. Let the whole thing be on hazard of the European Union Commission. That is my step I've taken. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been silent, very quiet. I've reached the apex somewhere. Good news will come, and they are coming. God doesn't cheat. He gives me courage to do some of the things. I'm not rushing for power. I don't want even 1 barrel of oil from Biafra or from Cameroon. I want only 1. Freedom for our people. You can't harass us because we're Africans. Because you think we don't know the law. You call people to talk about human rights in Geneva. You call Bob Wine, another stupid man from Zimbabwe, another stupid man, opposition. Africa, come and talk about human rights. But you are the same people violating the human rights yourselves. In Nigeria, in Biafra, you have allowed people, you take evidence from a government that are accepted. It does it does business with terrorists. Have you ever heard of this? A government that does business with terrorists. Nigerian government does business with terrorists. And you accepted their evidence to lock somebody up? You people? I want to leave this to you. Retweet this video. Let it reach those, God said, those up and down. I'm talking to those up there should listen. And those down should listen. A struggle is not done that way. You don't come. If you have ambitions in a struggle, you can't win. Some of us have struggled much bigger. So let's focus on making our brothers are free from these obnoxious gods that have created chaos, that have connived with governments, that we all know that you can be easily kidnapped in Nigeria. The chances of you getting dead in Nigeria are 10 to 10 chances. You die anytime. If you are driving on the road to Kaduna, someone will bump from the bush and take you. If you are driving anywhere in Amazonia, south of southern Cameroon, in Amazonian state, people, the army is killing people there. And why is it that you pick on the side of rebels and you don't pick the side of the government? Where is the government role? Was the government using water cannons, not copper bullets from China or from America? I rest my case. Retweet this video to reach millions. And the people of Biafra, the people of Nigeria, entire Nigeria needs rearrangement. I'm telling you, it needs rearrangement. Don't you people, you feel to talk about yourselves. No, people in Nigeria are suffering. They need a rearrangement. They don't know. Christians are being killed, named. Southern Cameroon have been looking for this document, agreement. Where is it? Which handed over Southern Cameroon to this man, Paul Biada Hijo. I can't see it. Everybody is telling me, oh, that is a dangerous thing. They will finish you. Okay, fine. Retreat this. Let people here. At this age, I've reached a stage to go. Hey, yes, I've reached to go. But I must liberate the younger people. Let's put our efforts together to make sure that I am Simon, are well represented. I have been contacted as a technical advisor, so I have no problem, no crime I'm committing. Yes, and I will put you know very well, the people of Amazonia know that I made a noise in the European court before, and it stopped so many things. I made a noise. I went there, I went there, told them, no, someone is stealing these people at night. They would have already been in Abuja. So credit goes to people that helped, that contacted me. I want to thank you people. Let's continue to do what we are supposed to do. Something, somewhere, how, someday, this year, something will work. God bless you. God bless Africa. God bless the people of Biafra, of Nigeria, of Southern Cameroon, and even those suffering from North. They don't know. There's no aspirin. There's no Panadol. Hello? Don't forget, it's not only you people suffering. It's a clique, small clique eating. So we are doing all this to make sure that we liberate our people. The Nera 10 sentenced the professors and the lawyers sentenced to life. And the people are keeping quiet, calling themselves doctor, professor, walking around. I mean, no, not me. Don't even call me that. But I want to fight through legal means. And that's why I'm going to court. I have never, in my 40 years, I've never called for sanctions against my own country, despite the suffering and which I've undergone through. I lost my people, my father, my wife. But I have never called for sanctions. Some of these younger men running around that they're in opposition doing what? That behavior is not very good. You call for sanctions to kill who? They kill the people. People rely on you to send money. Now, if the government cannot serve them, then you call sanctions to kill them. You are very stupid. Therefore, let's focus on that. Circulate this video this afternoon. In a few hours to come, 1 hour or 2 hours, I will file. All my lawyers are inside there looking at document by document. And then on Monday, I have another very important filing that will, this time, bring us laughter on our faces. We shall do it very nicely We are not fighting anybody. We are fighting.
So my people, this message, I think we need to cut it off here because it's beginning to get too long. Just a few minutes to go, so there's no reason. Just vote of thanks is what is going to follow the end of the video. Just meant few seconds. So let me just read one or two comments and then we'll round up. Simon Ekpasun say more blessings to you and your team for your consistent push for justice and may Chukwuka Biama favor your generation. At Mars 56455, the only solution remains self-determination through international supervised referendum. Hashtag end Nigeria now to save lives. One said European Union is very corrupt entity. No hope in European Union seeking help from Russia and China through the same means we yet more quick and effective results. I haven't seen such a patriotic man in this day generation who selflessly fight against injustice for the humiliated. So my people, now here we go take a break. When I have my post again, when I come back, like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Happy Sunday to you all once again. May Almighty God bless you, prosper you, and meet you at every point of your needs. Catch you next time.